Salam everyone. So in this video we continue to discuss Sri Sathya Sai philosophy. So our beloved Swami in his wonderful divine discourses, and once again the same actually book. So divine discourses of Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai, 1984, famous 34 lectures on Bhagavad Gita. Okay, in one of the chapters we can see a huge ancient Vedic message. So now is a quote: mind alone is responsible for bondage or liberation. So huge, amazing, it's ancient teaching but sound pretty modern. Well, it means, of course, sometimes we can experience so-called joy or happiness, and sometimes sorrow, suffering, and it's like sometimes can looks like pretty objective, but really mind who is absolutely creating all that experiences, happiness or sorrow. So it means when we pay attention to the mind, control the mind, work with mind through meditation and some other tools, then we can really transform our life. Better to say approach to life, because to work and transform mind means just actually to transform mostly your approach. Well, according to the classical Vedic knowledge, that's mostly Sankhya philosophy. One of the most important Hindu school of philosophy is Sankhya. And well, we have 5 organs of action. That's in Sanskrit karmendriyas, and 5 senses of perception in Sanskrit jnanendriyas. And then Swami tells us that actually above that is actually the mind, who is controlling all that senses. But the problem is that sometimes senses can control the mind, and then it's just hell. You don't need to go to hell to experience hell. You can experience just right here, if only you can't, suppose, control your mind. If your senses controlling your mind, then you stay in the hell right now. So no need to be afraid about hell. But if you wish to stay in paradise, you may just try to control your mind, and that's the first important step. And here in this book I see very subtle point that actually Swami tells us that mind is not only the main guy. Mind really he is very important, but not the main guy actually. Well, another quote from Swami: when mind comes under the control of intellect, in Sanskrit buddhi, it becomes pure mind. Wow, huge. Well, it's one of the most actually complicated question is what is the difference between mind and intellect? Mind in Sanskrit means manas, and intellect in Sanskrit language is buddhi. And buddhi, and this intellect, is a capacity to analyze and real like sage-like decision making regarding everything. It can be philosophical questions. It can be just to invest money or not to invest money. Whatever question you come across, intellect or buddhi is the boss. And then intellect gives order to mind or manas, and then mind may manage everything, and then goes senses. That's the structure. We can see it here. And also Swami tells us that actually mind originally is always pure. just only that's the nature of the mind, the nature of the Buddhi, its purity. But unfortunately, when we can't control or don't want to control the mind, for example, then senses, they easily can occupy and become like the main decision-making system, and that's awful. And also one more very uneasy Sanskrit word, which is chitta. Chitta means consciousness, chitta means mind, and chitta means memory as well. In the different scriptures, including Yoga Sutra, including Upanishads, including Brahma Sutra, the word chitta may mean different things, including consciousness, mind itself, stream of thoughts, even memory. But anyway, chitta is connected with a thinking process based on memory. That's chitta, thinking process based on memory. And actually, Swami tells us that basically this chitta, basically pure and divine, and only our inability to control it actually can create all problems and all sufferings in our life. So it means, dear brothers and sisters in Sai, let us study Sathya Sai teaching, let us meditate, and let us experience pure Atma, pure consciousness, and then all instruments of our inner world, in the cosmos, according to the Sankhya philosophy, like memory, intellect, mind, everything will be pure if we meditate and experience the source, Atma, which is pure soul, pure consciousness. God bless you. Sairam. See you next time.
Om Bhurбhuvassuvahan Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayantam